What's good, fam? This is Josh from Illexotic. If you are, like me, a music artist, then today's Motivation Monday goes out to you, because I just want to talk about a couple of the key concepts and basic ideals and the mindsets behind maximizing your potential as a music artist. What's good? Thank you for tuning in. Once again, this is Motivation Monday. I'm Josh from illexotic. We bring you videos here on YouTube every week, whether it's Motivation Mondays, Mental Health Mondays with my partner Corinita, or our weekly Song React Sundays. So please, if you like what you got here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave us some comments, let us know what we can do for you, and let's get into it. So we live in a wonderful age of creativity, of music, of interconnectivity and everything. Being able to release your music online and get it out to people is so much easier than ever before. Now that we have access to music distributors that you can contact yourself and just do everything automatically online for a fee or even for free. We have social media where you can share everything that's going on with you. You can share your music, your art, everything with anyone out there who's looking for it. But there's kind of a challenge there. With access to so much, sometimes how do we reach people, or how do we even figure out what we're supposed to do in the first place to get noticed? Well, I think first of all, the most important part of that, of course, is where it all starts, is with you, the artist, you as a person. I think it's so important before you even start making music, or maybe while you're making music, if you're trying to get out there to audiences, to people to listen to first of all determine what the purpose of your art is. What is the purpose of the music you're making? Why are you making music? And for everyone, of course, there's going to be a different answer, and whatever your answer it is, it's valid, it's okay, it's important just to know what that is. Whether you want to do it just because you have fun making it and it's something you're doing as a hobby, or if you're trying to make it into a professional career, if you want to be touring the world, making millions, or anything in between, it's just important to know what it is that you're doing so that you can form a plan on how to get there. Once you've figured out what your purpose as an artist is, or what the purpose is of the art that you're making, I think it's important to be able to find an image. Even if you're strictly only making music just for enjoyment, find an image that represents you. Whether that image is yourself or, some sort of representation of your ideals or your beliefs. But try to find an aesthetic, a style that really captures in concrete forms what it is that you are, what you stand for, what you make, what you believe, just the message that you want to get out to people. Now this, coming from me personally, I am a full-time musician trying to make a living out of being an artist. So my viewpoint, I guess, is kind of going to be biased in that direction. But on that note, I think it's important to figure out exactly how much money you would need in order to live your ideal lifestyle. For me, for example, I want to be able to create music and do musical endeavors full time. And so it's going to take a certain amount of income to be able to obviously pay for a place to live, for equipment costs and stuff like that. So for me, I'm going to have, certain amount of income that I'm going to ideally need to be able to make in order to live this ideal lifestyle. It's important for you to define whatever your lifestyle is, and then how much money you would need to make in order to live that lifestyle. From there, you can start planning the steps on what sort of income generating things you can do to reach that, whether it be from music streaming, album sales, or from doing commissioned audio engineering work, mixing and mastering for people, or if you do other things on the side, if it's working a part-time or a full-time job in addition, doing gig work, maybe you make other kinds of art on the side and sell those. Whatever it is, it's just important to be able to have in your mind a general idea of what you need to make in order to be able to be happy and live the life that you want to live, most importantly. Now, with that said, it's very important to connect with your family, your friends, your fans at the start and along the way as you go. It's important to build a team because teamwork makes the dream work. And believe me, I am lucky and fortunate enough to be a duo with my partner Corinita in our group Illexotic. And Coming from making music solo by myself before, transitioning into working as a team, and with all of the people that we're lucky enough to be able to work with, from artists and graphic designers to marketing people, it just makes everything so much better and easier when you're able to connect with other people who have their own specialties that may not be your specialties, or that you can just build off of each other, add your efforts together. As long as you're approaching it from a mutually beneficial mindset, that you're able to help them, they're able to help you, everyone's able to help each other and come up, you'll be able to grow this community, and this community can grow you as well. Now, once you start really getting into it, if you're already a musician, doing a lot of stuff, it takes a lot of work, a lot of time between making new songs and releasing them, to making cover art for songs, to posting things on social media, if you do email lists or manage your own website, if you're playing shows, like all this kind of stuff takes a ton of time and effort and money. So it can be important to automate and schedule things as much as you can. It's going to make your life much more manageable, and I think the more things you can do in batch at once, the more time that frees you up, even if it's to be creative. For me, I know that when I'm trying to get into making a song, if I'm thinking about a billion other things I need to do, it kind of makes it hard for me to get creative in that moment. So if you can do things even like scheduling social media posts, for example, on Twitter, on a computer, you can schedule tweets ahead of time, and then you can just type in whatever you want, schedule them out, so that you can have a constant flow of content coming out, so your Twitter fans have something to engage with while you might be in the studio. Same thing on Facebook. If you have a Facebook page for your artist, you can schedule posts ahead of time, so that, again, you can have a constant flow of content for people to engage with. There's also tools to do things like this on Instagram. We use Planoly.com, I think it is. And there's a monthly fee. I want to say it's $7 a month, something like that. But basically, you can schedule Instagram posts ahead of time. And what I try to do is maybe once a week, I'll schedule posts for the next week. Or what I'm trying to do now is even once a month, I'll schedule posts on every social media for every day for the coming month. But then I make sure to go in every day if I can and check the comments, reply to things, or, sometimes I don't do that as much. Corinita might be, checking the replies and stuff more like that. But the point is to be able to spend as little time out of every day doing the same things by clumping it together at once. Even if you're recording videos and things like that, like here for YouTube, sometimes we'll record these videos, record a couple videos at once and then schedule them to post throughout the next week or two or something like that. In that same vein, try to figure out a music release schedule that's realistic for you, but that you can absolutely stick to, because the more consistently you're putting out content for your fans, the more they're going to be paying attention to you. And especially when it comes to music releases, if you can, kind of figure out, say, like, okay, I'm going to release a song every month, or a song every week, or a song every 2 months, or I'm going to release an album, once every 6 months or once a year. Just whatever it is, try to figure out what you can realistically do and try to stick to that. That'll give people something to look forward to, and they'll start to get into their mind like, oh, this artist that I like, they release, something new every month, every 2 weeks, every 10 weeks. So it's like something to look forward to, or even demos and snippets in between. Just try to have a consistent schedule. No matter how much or how little you do it, try to do it consistently. And when people do start interacting with you, whether it's commenting on your social media posts or sharing their songs on social media, or even just texting you, hitting you up, emailing you, whatever it is, letting you know, blogs that are mentioning you, if you get put on playlists, try to interact with everyone that you can and interact with them kindly. Because remember, behind every single one of those comments or blog articles or story shares is a real person, just like me or you, who really took their time out to listen or to look at or enjoy the art and the content that you've created, and took their time to share that. So, just as they're showing their appreciation for you, show some appreciation to them, and it will reciprocate. And lastly, but probably most importantly, remember to have fun. Seriously. There's so many jobs, careers, opportunities, everything that we can do to make a living, or even just to get by, to have fun, whatever it is in life. If you chose music, it's probably because you have a calling to it and you enjoy doing it. So remember to enjoy doing it. It's easy sometimes to get caught up in the numbers and the marketing and just the long grind of doing things. It can be sometimes. But remember the reason, ultimately, why you're doing it. You have something to share with the world, something unique. You have a voice, a skill, a talent that no one else has, and the world needs to hear it from you. So please, enjoy making your music, keep making your music, have fun, connect with your soul, yourself, your community, your surroundings, the earth, the environment, whatever it is, whatever your muse may be, just remember to have fun, enjoy doing it, take life one day at a time, one step at a time. Keep sharing your music with the world. The world needs it. Thank you again so much for watching. Once again, I'm Josh from illexotic. We have videos for you here on YouTube every week. If you took anything away from today's video, please let me know. Leave us a like, subscribe, comment, whatever it may be. It all helps us to grow a bit more and to reach more people. And hit us up anytime. Connect with us. Let us know how we can help you. If you have cool music, send it to us. Again, thank you so much. Much love, fam. Go out, create, be amazing, because you are amazing. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace, fam. Much love. Yay!